What is up, everybody? Alright, today we're going to be playing some Forza Horizon 4. I'm trying it with this wheel. I haven't made a video on it yet. Decided I would make one. So I'm going to show y'all how it's like to play Forza with a racing wheel. And in my car, my little 370Z. It's a little fun. I'm going to drive around. And so what I'm using is Logitech's g923 racing wheel with the Drive Force 6-speed manual shifter. Also have the pedals at the bottom, but I don't have an extra camera for that, so you don't get to look at my little toesies. So I want to show you all the settings that I use for the wheel. That's just the button layout, but as you see, it's the G923. Don't know what XB is, but apparently that's what it is. So vibration on, mouse free look on. That's just for looking around. Don't do inverted. I have all the dead zones 0 and stuff, and like basically all the settings are on 100% to make sure that they work as realistically as they possible. The vibration, this thing is actually very strong on the vibrations, so kind of turn it down a little bit because it would just shake my whole table because this thing is very strong. But yeah, these are the settings that I use so far. For this game, they seem to work out pretty well for me, and I like it. And as you see with the settings on here, just ABS on, steering normal, all that off, manual with clutch. You can change that to manual, so you can use just the paddle shifters if you want on here, or just automatic, but I want to do manual with clutch, which surprisingly you can use the clutch and press the paddle shifters to shift if you want to. If you're weird, you can do that, but that's up to you. And yeah, I think that's just the settings portion that you'll need to know before you start. And like I said, this is the car here. I wish it wasn't nighttime. Oh, yeah, sometimes it took the wheel. So as you, man, I wish it was freaking daytime. But as you can see how the wheel responds to the steering wheel's input, you kind of have to turn a little bit. You can't really see too well. It still moves a little bit. If you look real close at the backlight of the headlights, it moves a little bit in this area, but you kind of need to bring it a little bit further to actually get some steering. And yeah, as you can see, that's a dead zone here. This little area, that's like full rotation. There's a little bit of a dead zone at the end, but probably realistically in a real car, you're not going to be twisting that much. Hey, here's a car behind me. Alright, you can see the tires. See, when you move it just a little bit, it'll still pick up the wheel, and it'll still work perfectly fine. But I like to keep it on the inside. See, whenever you twist it a little bit, it doesn't show the wheel moving as much in the game, but the tires are still moving, it's still turning. It just, for some reason, the game doesn't like to show it as much. But like I said, you can use the manual gear shifter however you like. I have still not gotten drifting down in this game, so I'm not even going to try and do that. But as you can see, the wheel works very well in the game. You can use it as much as you would like. I still prefer using the controller, but that's because I've always played this game on a controller, and that's how I get crazy with my racing. It's just I use the controller. But since I'm new to this, I'm not even going to try to do racing videos and stuff like that. I'm just pretty much going to drive around. Okay, alright. These roads anyways. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, somehow I still landed. I still landed on the wheels and didn't do too bad. That's neutral. And still didn't do too bad, so that's pretty nice. And the snow kind of ruins everything. I swear I know how to drive a manual. I just keep messing up. If you see in my other videos, whenever I start recording, it just gets terrible. I just mess up a lot. But as you can see, yeah, the driving is pretty smooth. Driving's really normal. Along the turns, you can kind of feel the steering wheel stiffen whenever you're about to bring traction on the road. So that's one about the sports feedback setting. Like you can tell when you're about to make your brake on wheels. Brake it as in like use traction. So it's kind of hard to explain. Like right there, it's really stiff. If I just turn, see, I lost all traction. So that's one plus to using a wheel versus a controller is like you can feel the traction of your car and feel it start to lose grip versus just a controller, you know, little analog stick left and right. So this makes it feel more immersive, makes it feel really nice, and I don't know, it's just a lot of fun to do. For me, I just like cruising around on here. I don't ever race the wheel on this game because if you know Forza, you're having to go full left and right just a serious amount of times. So I only use the wheel for like Dirt Rally 2.0 or Forza Competition, which I'll probably be doing my next video on the Forza game because I have not done it for that one yet. And it's still a lot of fun. Like I said, those games, you know, you're kind of on a set track. This is, you know, it's an open world game. They're gonna be doing crazy shit all the time. So you're always gonna have to be careful for how you drive. But yeah, I think it's just a short, quick video on that to let y'all know how the Logitech g923 build works for Forza. If y'all want me to do races in the future on this game, I'm probably gonna have to plug up my steering wheel unless y'all just want to see me fail and struggle the whole time. If not, I will be continuously playing Dirt Rally 2.0 and hopefully some more instead of Forza Competition. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry, I don't do all the accents and stuff. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of the game. Alright, yeah, that's a great way to slow down. But yeah, y'all let me know what other games y'all want to see next. I don't know. I'm bored. I don't know what to do. Y'all just let me know what y'all want to see. And that'll be it for today. Let me know what y'all think of the game, if there's any other racing games that you want me to play on Logitech's G923 racing wheel, and seeing if their driving force shifter works with it. I'll try any game. I'll buy whatever game, as long as it's $60 or less. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all want to see next. Deuces.